I thought the difference in the ball game was their ability to offensive rebound, and what made it tough was it wasn't just on our bigs. Our smalls really didn't get in the mix, and we paid the price, to the tune of 17 offensive rebounds for 25 second chance points. And when you're playing a good team like the Clippers, you can't afford to give up 17 offensive rebounds for 25 points. I thought that was a huge difference in the game. Obviously, you can look at their team and see that Reggie Evans had an effect, even though he didn't have an effect in the scoring column, but coming up with the 6 offensive rebounds to give them extra possessions was huge. And then the reality of it is Chris Paul had a whale of a game, but you can survive somebody having a heck of a game like Chris Paul had tonight, because he is a great player. You could survive that if you don't give up that many offensive rebounds, particularly for that many points.
Mike, how much of this do you think had to do with 4 games in 5 days, second night of a back-to-back?
Everybody has to. The Clippers probably have played the least amount of games, but still everybody's going through that. So we just got to lace them up. We got to go get it done, and tonight we didn't get it done.
You guys had 4 technical fouls as a team. Do you think?
Yeah, no, that's on me. And at halftime, I made a point to my team. I thought the play was dangerous. The rookie was in the air, and the whistle had blown, and it doesn't give anybody any right to shove anybody in the air. And I thought Blake shoved him, and there was no call, and that was tough. But I lost my cool, and I told my team at halftime, I apologize. I don't want to think that the refs can control the outcome of the game, and I don't want to give the other team free points. And I gave them a point, and so I apologized to our team at halftime, and hopefully I won't do that again, and hopefully we won't do it again. But we need to be conscious of it, because that right there, I think we gave away 4 points on unnecessary technicals, and we got to be smarter than that, starting with me, and we got to be better than that. And I didn't do a good job.
How far can Kobe take this sustained excellence?
I knew he had a good game, but I didn't know he had 42 until I looked at the box score. I don't know. I'm not going to question him on anything, because I tried in training camp a couple of times and challenged him, and I have so far this year. So he's, like I said, he's a machine.
What changed for him in the third quarter as far as any types of shots he got that led to that big quarter?
I thought he had some decent looks in the first half. They just didn't go down, he's a guy that hits tough shots, and he hit some in the second half that he took and missed in the first half. So I don't think much changed.
Is the overall structure of the offense beyond what he's doing, what you're just trying to do as a team, involving everyone, is it moving in the direction that you're hoping to, or being utilized the way you want to?
Not quite, but it's moving in the direction, but we have a ways to go.
What specifically is it?
We don't have a great feel of what we want all the time when it comes to different options, and sometimes when we forget a second or a third, a third or fourth option, then we have a tendency to look for somebody to help us out. And the guy that can always help us out is Kobe. And so, that's the thing that we have to make sure that we keep trying to guard against is, hey, let's keep trying to understand what we have, keep trying to understand the options in the offense, and until we can get a good look for not only Kobe, but for other guys too. But he is a guy that is capable of bailing us out, and he has often.
Is that almost the downside to having a guy that good?
No, there's no downside to having a guy that good.
Well, I guess maybe just the flip side of it.
No. I'll still keep him.
You should.
Yes.
All things considered, with just Darius getting thrown into the fire with Paul, how do you think he handled it?
I thought Darius played a good game for the 24 minutes that he played. He saw talk about a rookie getting baptized by some pretty good players out there, and Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul. I mean, those guys, their eyes lit up when they saw him, and he did a nice job for being thrown out in the mix against those types of players the first time.
Minutes are fair.
Fears that you had about the zone realized with the offensive rebound.
Yeah, we only played a couple of possessions of zone, so that's not where we got hurt. We got hurt in the first half a lot because we just didn't do a good job when our guys penetrated. We didn't stay with them. Our smalls didn't sink and fill the bodies when our bigs came across to help out, and we didn't do a good job rebounding. Period. I mean, we gave up 13 of the 17 in the first half, and we didn't play one. I think we played one possession of zone, and they missed a shot. We got the ball, so I don't like it. I want to see what it would look like. We probably won't play it much. I might throw it out there every once in a while because we've never worked on it, but we just have to do a better job against this team of putting bodies on bodies and having our guards rebound too.
Going back to the way Darius performed tonight, when Blake returns, could you picture the two of them playing on a regular basis in the backcourt on the bench?
Well, that's what actually the last couple of games when Darius was getting minutes, he was playing with that second unit. We were trying to take a look at it with him at the 1 and Blake at the 2. So it could happen. We have to see how things go.
And the minutes, I think, with him and Fisher were fairly even. Is that something you're looking for moving forward while Steve's out, or is that all just kind of contingent how the game is?
Yeah, I think it's contingent on how everything is. I don't necessarily have a set minute for either one of those guys. Fish, if it comes down to it, I don't know. Whoever's playing well may get a little bit more than the other.
Last question, guys.
Earlier in the season, Meta was able to get into the lane more. It seemed like he was operating more from there, and that hasn't been happening as much.
Yeah, it hasn't, because I gotta get him the ball. I haven't gotten him the ball like we had early in the season, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing that again soon.